Hi guys, my name is Yeva and I am a mindset coach for women, and today we are going to be talking about the power of words. I haven't done a video on this before and I decided to do one today because I just feel like it's a very powerful topic and it's definitely something that needs to be talked about. Many people might not know this, but the way that we speak to ourselves is extremely important when it comes down to manifesting goodness and attracting more goodness into our lives. If we're going to speak negatively about ourselves, we're simply going to attract more of it. And that is just simply the law of attraction. What you give out, you receive back. If you speak negatively about yourself, that is what you are going to attract onto yourself, and that is potentially how other people are going to talk to you too. And obviously, we don't want that. So if you don't want to be talked negatively about and you don't want your negative thoughts to actually manifest, you have to start changing the dialogue that you're having with yourself. If you're looking in the mirror and you don't like what you see, don't be upset about it. Instead, decide to make a change and do that. And talking negatively about yourself can become a really bad habit very, very, very quickly, and habits are sometimes hard to break. So if you notice that you look in the mirror and you think negatively about yourself or your body or the way that you look or whatever, you have to actively start changing that and catch those negative thoughts and transform them into positive ones instead. You want to talk to yourself the way that you would talk to your best friend. You have to treat yourself good if you want to be treated well as well. The power our words actually have and the energy that words carry is really interesting and really insane. For example, if you tell someone, I love you, the words I love you or love, they carry so much good energy, right? And when you hear those words, you feel good, you feel fuzzy, you feel loved, you feel nice because those words carry goodness. If you tell someone, I hate you, then obviously you're gonna feel that because those words, that carries energy as well. Words are energy, just like everything else, and they vibrate on a specific frequency. And if you consistently tell yourself, I hate the way I look, I'm this or that or the other, you will at some point actually start attracting that into your life, even if you don't, or even if you don't look that way. It can manifest itself. Negativity manifests itself just like positivity. That's why it's so important to be aware of the dialogue you're having with yourself potentially. You are worthy of love and you're worthy of goodness, and to feel unworthy of something is a belief that a lot of people have. It's a very negative belief, and if that belief is not worked through, it can attract a lot of bad relationships. If you don't feel like you're worthy of love, then you attract toxic people, negative people, and so on. So you have to work through your limiting beliefs, and you can do that by following the video that I'm going to link above. Check out that video. I talk about how you can change your belief system and why you should change your limiting beliefs and into positive beliefs, and how that can affect your life in a very good way and change it. Make sure you speak well to yourself. The way that you speak to yourself is essentially the way that Other people are going to speak to you too because they will pick up on the vibe. If you talk badly about yourself, you set a standard for it being okay for other people to talk to you that same way. And they're going to pick up on that. And they're going to talk to you that way. If you don't respect your time, other people are not going to respect your time. If you don't treat yourself well, other people are not going to treat you well. That's the law of attraction in a nutshell in everyday life. So if you're speaking negatively about yourself, when you're looking in the mirror, or when you don't feel good about yourself, break that pattern and say something positive instead. Or do something that will lift your mood. If you want to attract goodness into your life, you have to change the way you think about yourself and the way you speak about yourself. Your confidence and self-esteem has to boost. If it doesn't boost and it stays the same, doubt and fear will take over. It's a consistent ladder. It's a consistent journey of self-development. And one of the key areas that you have to pay attention to is how you speak with yourself and how you let other people speak with you as well. And if you let other people speak to you badly, then you just think it's okay because your self-worth is low. Your standard of how people can talk to you is low, and you have to set boundaries and make that higher. That's the way that it will work. But first and foremost, start speaking well about yourself. That will send out a vibe of, this is the standard I accept, and everything below that is not okay. And if someone speaks to you badly, you put them back in their place by setting a boundary or telling them that it's not okay. If you, for example, would give your best friend compliments or someone in your family compliments, they would feel good. They'd be happy. You maybe potentially made their day. They'd feel happy about that. Why don't you do it to yourself? Why don't you hype yourself up to make yourself feel good about yourself, right? Because at the end of the day, you're in charge of your happiness, and your happiness comes from everyday habits and everyday scenarios that occur. And you can transform a lot of scenarios and a lot of negative moments that you have in your day-to-day life through the way that you communicate with yourself. And that's what changes. And that's how you become happier. At the end of the day, it's about these shifts. Start having good dialogues with yourself. Start having good narratives. Start speaking to yourself better, giving yourself compliments, hyping yourself up, loving yourself more. Others will start loving you more, and you will feel better about yourself. It's crucial. It's not an option to be nice to yourself. It's a must. If you want your life to become better, you start with yourself. This is a quote by so many people. You always start with yourself. You start treating yourself well and speaking to yourself well. That's how you change your life and the way that people treat you. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hoped it helped. If you liked it, then make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the bell button to be notified whenever I upload a brand new video. Give me a thumbs up and comment down below what you liked most. If you want to work one-on-one with me and transform your mindset to live a happier and healthier life, then check out my website. It's in the description section down below. Reach out to me and we can start from there. I'll be happy to help you. Also, join my free Facebook group, the Heaven on Earth Community. I do lives in there frequently on these topics and more. It's a free group where we connect and interact. Go ahead and check it out. It's down below in the description section. Check out my podcast, the Talks with Yeva podcast. You can find it on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. Go ahead and have a look. It's down below. And go ahead and join me on my Insta. My Insta is Your Mind is Heaven. I'll be happy to see you there. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know, and I cannot wait to see you next time. Have a beautiful week. Bye.